Hello, I'm Sib here. I'm going to do a quick cold start for the MI8 MTV2, and we start off by releasing the rotor brake and using the keyboard controls, it's right control home to go up with the governor and right control down twice, and then right control home again to put it back into the center position. And then we use the page up and page down. Use the page down there to roll down the throttle to idle, and above our head the two engine cut off levers are set to open. And we go to the co-pilot seat now, and on the right hand panel above our head we've got two button switches, turn them on, and the two inverter switches, and then we do the circuit breaker systems, switch the first 6 panels on, fire extinguisher switch up, fuel shut off valves open and of course closed, and the service and left and right tank pumps on. APU switch to the start position, APU start, and we'll see the exhaust gas temperature gauge of the APU start to climb, and the air pressure gauge to enable the turbines. Both settled within their operating ranges. Okay, just sit in the flight control panel, flight control seat, and you'll be able to see better. Okay, so we'll put the engine starting switch to the left position and the start switch up, and we press the start button 1, 2, 3, 4, the starter light comes on. And if we go to the pilot seat now, you should see the exhaust, the engine temperature gauges start to climb on the left engine. Correspondingly, the RPM engine RPM needle starts to climb. And the main rotor, as you can see, is already starting to turn, and this gauge here, the main rotor revs per minute, is starting to climb as the rotor blades speed up. And then we'll flick that switch to the right and start the right engine. And you'll see that the right hand engine temperature gauges start to move, and correspondingly the engine RPM number 2 engine is creeping round as well. And as that creeps round, the rotor blade RPM will continue to climb. And I believe levels out at something around about 80 RPM, possibly slightly less than 80 RPM. It's 800 maybe, 8,000, 800 RPM. Okay, good temperatures, both needles are in the correct position. We'll just use the page up control to roll the throttle up to maximum. And if we go to the co-pilot seat, turn on our generators, 1 and 2, turn on our rectifiers, 1, 2, 3, turn on our systems on this board here, Doppler, Yadro, compass, right attitude indicator. Back to the pilot seat, turn on the left attitude indicator, VK53, SPUU52 and the RI65. Now I can never hear this, I'll turn it on. She's sexy. Okay. APU starting off. Switch to the crank position. And down to the crank position on the engine start switch as well. That into the centre position. With good hydraulic pressure. Turn on our radar altimeter. Turn on our bank and pitch channel. Lights here. All good, all good, all good. No warning lights. That's a good sign. And there we'll have it. Ready for flight.